Pete reporting in quarantine for apparently the rest of the month as well. Let's have a shot of Honey Jack. Since we're in quarantine, why not, right? Delicious and nutritious. So I hope all you guys are healthy, happy, and walking around, social distancing, doing what you have to do in these really crazy times that we've never seen before. I want to tell you guys a story. Oh, by the way, the puzzle is finished. And it looks like this. Okay, so here's a completed puzzle. I came out into the hallway because I thought lighting would be better. Whatever. So all you have for reference is this, which is not easy to get a lot of detail. I took a picture of it on my phone so I could blow it up. And then you have this, which is like the cover, so small. But you see the lines on the puzzle. They're not very dark, you know? And like again, like a weird part here, and this part just kind of sits there. So it's very silvery. It was a very difficult puzzle. It's only 201 pieces. But that's it. It's complete. 4 days. I was only working on it for like 45 minutes a day by myself. But like I said, it was really hard. It was a difficult puzzle. It was fun. And I'm sad that it's over. I'm trying to buy another puzzle on Amazon, but they're expensive and they're not Prime, and I don't know. I might try to go online to Walmart because I'm trying not to go out. Like, we all shouldn't be going out. I see you guys going for walks, and I like what JCAU99 is doing. JCAU99 is doing, where he's asking people to send in videos to him, and he's putting them on his channel about like what they're doing. But I might do that. He explained to me how to do that, and thanks, Josh, for that. I'm looking forward to it. I want Rich to make one. No, Rich is just making ridiculous content last time. Anyways, so I was telling you guys a story about what happened yesterday, and I guess this is the new normal. Like, so yesterday, I hadn't seen my parents in a couple of days. I talked to them like twice a day, to my mother, and, you know, if they need something, no scratcher from hell, I'll go help them, you know? So yesterday, my mother wanted me to go, well, my father wanted me to go get him beer at Super C and get his prescriptions. So I went to my parents' house, saw Rusty. I should have filmed some Rusty video because he's so cute. So cute. Anyways, getting fat because of my mom. So I got my mom's bank card, not credit card, and I went to Super C. So my dad drinks Stella Artois beer, and he drinks bottles. So I went and got I got a cart. Well, when you get there, of course, you know what it's like. You have to stand in line. So I'm standing in line and waiting and whatever. Then I grab a cart, and I see inside the guy's giving people Purell and then wiping with a hand wipe the cart. Eye scratcher! Ow! So if my eyes are red, I'm not stoned. I've been playing a lot of video games. I'll talk about that after. So anyways, so I'm standing there, and then of course I see someone like a total fucking, you guys would call them rednecks. We call them fucking dumb Frenchmen here. But don't get offended if you're French, because these are like dumb, idiot, white trash Frenchmen. Walking, you know, with his baseball cap on, and with some fucking other woman that does not look clean, and he just walks like as he's walking up into the middle of the store, into the door, and he's like, oh, what's going on? Like, you don't fucking know what's going on, you fucking redneck piece of shit. So then, settle down. So then he's like, oh, okay, and then he proceeds to go to the back of the line. He's there. It wasn't that much of a lineup. There's only about 5 people in line, and so I see him. I look at it, I go, oh no, he's not gonna fucking light up a cigarette. He lights up a cigarette, he's lighting coffee. Good coughing imitation, Peter. And spitting on the ground, his girlfriend's there. I'm like, oh my god. This is white trash. There always has to be one somewhere, always. Anyways, I fucking hate that shit. Anyways, so I finally get to go inside, and I remember I told you the wash station? Well, there's no wash station at Super C. I come in, the guy gives me a shot of Purell, wipes my hand cart, off I go. I go in, and now there's a bit of a lineup at the cash, so I have to go around everywhere. I find my dad's beer, it's on sale, I forget the price, I get it, put it in the cart, go get some 6-pack of Fanta, the mini cans, and a 6-pack of Coke mini cans, $5 for 2, you can't go wrong. I wanted my dad to try Fanta, because he likes orange drinks, but he's never had Fanta. Apparently it was invented for Hitler. I don't know. Look it up. It's really weird, the history of Fanta. And apparently the flavor we have here is tangerine, not orange. I don't know. So anyways, I go to the cash. I'm the only one person in front of me, social distancing, you know. So I get to the cash, and the girl's like, oh, whatever, scans everything, leave the beer in the cart, you know. And so she goes, how are you paying? Oh, debit. She goes, okay. And my mother doesn't have tap. The only person in the world doesn't have tap on her card. So I have to use the fucking thing and touch it. Now it's all like, you know, touching things. So I do it. I put her code in, and it's all good. Legal. It's all good. Legal. So and then she's like, oh, and she Purells my hands again, and she wipes down the interact thing. And I'm like, okay, whatever, fine. I go out. I get to my car. I'm putting the beer in. My phone rings. It's my mother. And she's like, your father says, while you're there, you might as well pick yourself up a case of beer too, if they have your beer or whatever. And I'm like, thank you. Like, I'll fucking check it out. I don't know. I didn't look if they had my kind of beer there. Blue Dry. It's actually kind of rare to find it in cans, actually. Delicious and nutritious. So I'm like, I can stand in line again. But, you know, there wasn't that many people. So I finally get back in. I go back in again, but Purell me again. Now it's the third time. Fat Jarvis Trent. So I look at the around. I said the same thing. I'm going to go around. I'm going by the fruit section. There's a fucking white trash Frenchman juggling oranges. It's saying on the speaker, if you touch it, you take it. You buy it, if you touch it, you pronounce this, I don't even know how to say it in French. Why am I translating? Anyways, he's juggling oranges and putting them back on, laughing, his girlfriend's coughing. I'm like, what the fuck? She had no teeth. Like none. It was disgusting. I hate these people. Who doesn't? Anyways, I go and I find a 2-4 of Blue Dry cans. That's the only Blue Dry they have. And some bottles, but like, I hate bottles. And you can't return cans or bottles anymore. So I'm giving them to Martha. That didn't just happen. I didn't just drool talking about beer. Anyways, so, oh my god, it's from pot, guys. Anyways, so now I go to the cash. There's no one really there. I go, and then, again, my mother's card, and then, oh, here it comes again. More Purell. Again! Purell, she waits. I'm like, fuck! This is incredible. I go, I put it in my car, and now I'm going to the pharmacy. I get to the pharmacy. There's no one there. I walk in. Here comes the girl with the Purell. Hi, sir. Have you traveled in the last month? I don't know. She's like really Jarvising my hands with Purell. Like it's dripping. Kind of like my mouth. Anyways, I was like, oh, it's ridiculous how much Purell is on me right now, you know? So then I go get my dad's prescription. It's like 3 pills or whatever. And she goes, oh, our Interact's not working here. You have to go to the cash. And my mother told me, ask at the cash if they have masks. Because fuck you, Donald Trump. You're not selling masks here, apparently. You fucking loser. God, I hate that guy. Anyways, I just lost 10 subscribers. So, it's okay. So then I go to the cash, and now they built like plexiglass over everything, so, you know. And I don't wear a mask, because I'm not supposed to wear a mask, because my heart thing I had, not supposed to like restrict your breathing. Anyways, I'm fine with my heart thing. It's 7 years old now. Like I had 1 stent, like whatever. So, I go there, and she goes, well, how are you paying? And I go, Interact. And she goes, okay. She goes, so puts the machine down, and I have to insert it, so I don't have tap. I just see her going for the Purell. I'm like, again? Like, this is like 6 times in an hour. Bang! More Purell. I go, this is like the 7th time today I had the Purell at a store. And she goes, no one's going to have any fucking skin left after this is all over. And I'm like, thank you for saying when this is all over, being, you know, positive and stuff. So anyways, that was yesterday. I got home, and I get home, and I put in the beer in the thing for my dad, and I'm telling my dad, you're going to have a lot of beer cases because you can't return them. I go, why not? He goes, it's not sanitary. They're not taking cans or bottles back right now. And he's like, oh, great. So I walk in the house. My mom's like, wash your hands. I'm like, Mom, I guarantee you there's no germs on my fucking hands right now. Like, forget about it, you know? No, wash your hands. I wash my hands. My hands have never been cleaner. But yeah, it's crazy. I understand. And this is the new normal. And I don't know how long this is going to go on for. But that's it. That's all I want to say. I've been doing a lot of walking. And I bought this step counter. It's really cool. I mean, I just put it on my belt. And yesterday I walked 7.4 kilometers. And I guess that's quite a long walk. And also, while I was walking today, I filmed some, like, I was checking out my videos on the flooding last year. And what time that started. It was like 2 weeks from now. So I went to check out the water. And the water in the hardest hit place, really, where the big bladder things were. If you haven't seen my flood videos, go watch all of them immediately, if not sooner. It looks like this. Okay, so I'm down here at this park. This was completely flooded last year. Not at this time, like a couple of weeks. And I'm wondering, is it gonna flood again? Now Pureful put these big barriers here. And they put these tubes, 2 of them. They're strapped to the trees so they don't float away or something. Anyways, I don't know if they're thinking there's going to be another flood. I don't know. I really don't know. I think we're going to be okay because last year most of my footage was from like 2 weeks from now, and that's when it was really bad. And then there's these things. I don't know what these things are. I'm not a city worker. I don't know what these things are. But it looks like tubes, I guess, to check the water level under there. So I move this. It's a Terra. And there's 2 of them. And then there's the things here. But I would be underwater if this was last year. Not at this time, but in like 2 weeks. So yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you informed on that. That's for sure. Quarantine flooding. Just great combination. The bar is all boarded up because there's been like a string of break-ins into bars and stuff. Not one plane in the sky. It's amazing. So there's like preventative measures being put in place there, and I don't know if they're expecting it or whatever. They fix it. They must have fixed something. Come on, like it's not that complicated, is it? I've been here for 20 years in this building, at least. It flooded twice, and like last year was bad, but they were prepared for it. So you saw in the videos what it was like. So imagine that. Quarantine flooding vlogs coming soon. Hopefully not, but that's it. Guaranteed. The Rib Fest is canceled. The fair is canceled. There's not going to be any public gatherings this summer at all. I really, really doubt it until they really nip this thing in the ass. In the butt? Nip it in the butt? Bud? What is it? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you're all doing well. Post in the comments what you're doing. Are you going for walks? Playing video games? I feel bad for people with kids. And they have to like try to keep them in. I mean, I know some of my friends, they have houses with backyards. But then my friend Tony, he's not. He's in an apartment and stuff. And it's hard, man. And he doesn't drive. All the buses are like empty. There's no planes in the sky. It's kind of cool. Like I find the air quality has gotten a lot better, and I find the sky a lot bluer. And there's none of those trails from planes. You don't hear any planes, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, thanks again for watching. And if you got to the end, you get to hear a dirty joke because I can't not tell you. It's so funny and so stupid. And I got my unemployment papers, and like. My boss's wife's sister who works there, Anna, she asked me to call her when I got the papers to make sure everything was right. Oh yeah, crazy story about that. So I get the paper and it has an access code. So you go to Unemployment Canada, and it says you put in your social insurance number and your access code, and it goes and it says, okay, you can't file yet. I can file next Friday, and it should take 2 to 3 business days to get a check. Apparently it's 85% of your salary, which would be really good because really do all the hours when I work, so but 85% might be just what I'm getting paid. Might not go back to work. Fuck. No, I gotta go back to work. Anyways, so little Johnny goes into an elevator and there's a woman in there, and he says to her, "Hey, can I smell your beaver?" And she goes, "No, you can't." And he goes, "Oh, so it must be your feet then." That's disgusting. Don't repeat that to your children. Don't repeat that to anyone except for your wife. And when make sure she's drinking when you tell it to her. So if she laughs, she spits it out her nose. Film it and put it on your YouTube channel. Thank you. Be safe. Good night. Well, let me take my temperature. And thank you, Cheryl Cody, for telling me that 97 point whatever, 99. Well, it is hot in here, but I'm fine. I'm good. Bye. Oh, Jesus Christ. Am I telling jokes on this channel now? Sure.